Hi guys. So the Not So Resilient Jenkins have welcomed their new little cash cow into their tiny one-bedroom apartment.
Beautiful baby girl is here, and she made her memorable entrance in the car, just minutes away from the hospital. I knew going into labor I wanted to do things as natural as possible. I wanted to stay home for as much of the labor as I could, and that's exactly what ended up happening. We headed to the hospital, didn't quite make it there when she was born in the car. I really didn't want to spend very much time at the hospital. I wanted to get home to my other kiddos, especially my toddler. I haven't spent any time away from him, so being away from him at night would just be weird. But I did spend I think 8 hours in the hospital and then went back home that same night. I did try to eat something while I was so used to my own cooking. I honestly couldn't wait to get back home and just get back in the kitchen to make something. The kids' reaction to meeting their sister was absolutely priceless. All of their faces lit up and they all made sure to go run their hands under warm water and kept rubbing their hands together to keep their hands warm to hold her. It was the sweetest thing ever. I mean, look at their faces. And like I knew she would, this girl instantly stole her daddy's heart. I mean, let's be real, she stole everybody's heart in this home instantly. I love that she decided to come on the weekend too, so her siblings got a couple days to stay home from school and get to spend some time with her. We're all just soaking in the baby cuddles, settling into our new routine of a family of 7.
Steph shared this on TikTok, and she said that she really delayed going to the hospital, and the baby, she basically gave birth in the car and then spent 8 hours at the hospital because she didn't want to be there too long because she has other kids at home, so on and so forth. So not only is she not putting her child's needs first, she's doing it to this child when the child's only a few days old. So we're talking about somebody who, if you're putting your child's best interests front and center, then why would you not want to allow the normal amount of time for the hospital staff and doctors to take care of you and your new child? I think Steph is one of those conspiracy theorists who runs around and doesn't trust anything that has to come from a doctor, a nurse, any kind of medical professional. She probably thinks that everyone's just out to get her and it's a bunch of fake news. That's what she strikes me as. And I'm not saying I believe everything the doctors say, but they're also smarter than me, and most of them, not all, but most of them are, here to advise you in a positive manner. Now, as we knew she was going to do this, she is already exploiting this child who's only a couple days old. Number one, she obviously had to show that Drew was spending time with this child, but not without his gaming headset on, because his PS4 comes before his own children. We've known that for a while now. But she's putting her child's birth story behind a paywall. So if you want to know the details of how this child came into the world, then you're going to have to pay her a fee. Now, will the money that you give her be going towards buying things for her children, making sure that they are having a safe place to live, anything like that? No, because we know that they're also being evicted. So the money that she makes does not go towards rent or anything good for her children. It goes to things like computers, games, BS that, who knows what her and Drew spend their money on. So I feel for this child. It's so sad. It's only a couple days in, and your mother, who should be focused on facing an eviction, is plastering you all over TikTok and then putting your birth story behind a paywall. How weird and how embarrassing. She had the audacity to complain about waiting for 20 minutes at a doctor's visit. Number one, where do you have to go? I know you don't have to go back to work. What do you have to do that you cannot wait 20 minutes in a doctor's office? I don't know about y'all, but when I go to the doctor, there's been many times where they've been 20, 30, 45 minutes late because other patients might need a few extra minutes. The schedule gets all jumbled up. But guess what? I pay for my health insurance. Steph does not pay for her health insurance because she grifts off the government. So not only do you not have to pay for your health care, you're not working and you're complaining about a 20-minute wait. I don't think that you should be allowed to complain about having a short wait when you're not paying for the services. That's how I feel about it. But she wants to say how she's above talking negatively, and even though she has haters, she's grown and she's matured and all of this stuff. It's the same nonsense with her. But when I saw that she's already utilizing this child and then putting the child's birth story behind a paywall, that is a very clear reminder for me that she does not care about these kids. She does not care about anything but the money she can make while on social media. And I think it's sad because she has made money on social media and she dropped the ball numerous times. You didn't pay your rent. You didn't upgrade your place. You didn't make sure that your kids were, for God forbid, in the safekeeping of the bedroom, in this small shack that you have all these kids sleeping on the kitchen floor. And it's just, it's trashy.
I've decided that it's going to be my motherfucking third random rants, okay? Listen, this doesn't want to stand. That's going to be another thing I'm going to rant about, bitch. Listen, okay, because I am damn lucky to be home, not out in that work field. And I give that all to my man, and I'm so motherfucking grateful. But apparently, just because it's not my workplace, that don't mean that I'm not going to bring that drama home. Because tell me why. When my man tells me something about his boss or his coworkers, I want to whoop their fucking asses more than I ever want to whoop anybody's. What the fuck? Man, I'm over here thinking about like some medieval fucking weaponry. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, bitch, you tell me when your boss is over there, baby. I can walk my butt over there. I got some stuff. I got some juju to throw her way. Why? And tell me why, when it's a woman in power, they're always bitches and they're always fucking white. They're always white. What the hell? Why would you say that? You're white. No, okay. Yes, I'm white, but I'm not white. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Them entitled bitches, okay? Man, woo!
The last thing I'll say is this is not giving unfair criticism to a family that is struggling or, hit a rough spot and they're doing their best and people are just upset. That's not what this is. And allow it to be proven to you that Steph and Drew went viral. They made at least $18,000 approximately, allegedly, off of one video late last year. And here we are, and they're facing an eviction. So if they were here and needed a break, they had the break. And they fumbled it and didn't care. And now you still want to get mad at people giving commentary on your trashy parenting. I don't have a lot of time today. I wanted to drop this in as a little update. So tell me how you feel down below. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.